Okay, just gotta check that this is up. Make sure my audio is good, as I always do. It's up. Make sure my audio is good. Good enough. Anyways, so I've kind of made some of this already, but it's basically just a scale model of Doublecross. Oh yeah, that's that part. So currently have this part made, and it's a lot of just measuring the buildings, how large they are, and just scaling it down and placing the new stuff. And you know, it's gone good so far. Putting decent amount of detail in here, not a lot, but anyways, the idea is from, I think it's called Death Pit in the file. I don't know if that's the map, but it's supposed to be similar to like this right here. Hello, Renmozinger. How's it going? Did you see what I'm doing here? Making a little model. Hopefully it's going to be fun. But yeah, that's kind of the idea. Let's make a little model, kind of like it is in this. And it's going to be... It's taken me a long time. I think it took me like 2 hours just to do this, because it's a lot of just measuring shit, so... Thank you. Yeah, I am back. Yeah. Where was I? I think I was making the stairwell right here. You go over here. Yeah, so what I do is I just measure out the dimensions and just write them down. Maybe I'll write them down on the screen, I don't know. But might be just easier just to pen it down. So it's... I don't even know if it's visible because I'm trying to downscale from 4K. But it's, you know, 288 by 256. And then looks like 192 tall. And then what I'll do is I'll just divide that all by 32. So 1/32 scale. Kind of just make it right here. And this is going to be lost in the detail. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to do that because these are, what, 8 tall. So it's just going to be flat. Like the roofs are just flat. Like they're not like these because I just can't put that in there. But yeah, it'll be similar to what this model is, except this model is actually scaled I think 1/16, if I'm not mistaken, so it's not as trying to scale as far down. And then I'll head to this awesome looking hammer grid that everyone loves looking at. Try doing this at like 1 a.m. It's not fun. Gotta turn ignores on. Off. That stuff off. And yeah, let's make the blocks. So 192 for 32, 6 tall. Do I have a calculator app on here? Nice. That's amazing. 288. It's gonna be 9 long. And 256. That's 8, but I'll do it anyways. That one I know somehow. We said 9 by 6 by 8. Yeah, that's the basic idea, and it's going to take a while. because I got to do that for every little piece of, well, every large enough piece of geometry in this map, so. Then I can pull the vertexes down, vertices, whatever you want to say. Like that. I'll just put like a, I don't know, stairwell texture on it. Where was I? Yeah, kind of like that. So right now these textures are too large, because the regular texture scale is at a quarter scale. I'd have to go all the way down to, I think, 0.625. Maybe it's even one more than that. But I'm not going to do that yet. Once the model is completely complete, I'll scale everything down all at once. And so all these displacements too, they're all invalid because they're just, they were scaled down so much that they're just not valid anymore. And so I'll have to most likely just make that out of brushes instead. Or I might be able to get away with these by remaking them, just making them smaller displacements. Maybe I'll have to figure that one out eventually. But yeah, so now you can see this is all pretty much good. The other thing is, you know, displacements, the reason I have them anyways right now is just to kind of see where the stuff's at. The last time you watched one of my streams, a few years ago maybe. Nah, but yeah, basic idea. This block looks like it's able to be built. I'll probably include this interior. I have included a few of the interiors. Like the main one's pretty obvious, you gotta have that. But also, coming through here, you know, just the main stuff. Like, I didn't include it here. There's no point. At least I don't think. Maybe I will, but at the moment I don't really plan to do that. So, and then, yeah, the interior here either is, it's like, it's not needed. I'll probably do the sewers though. Sewer entrances. Or at least just put like a texture there. I might actually do that right now, if I can find an overlay that fits. just slap a manhole cover on it. Let's see here. No, I don't know where that went. There it is. Oh. I do struggle to look at this hammer grid. Ugh. I could also just put a brush, I suppose. So funny looking. I might just put a brush. Probably be easier. This diagonal stuff kind of sucks too, because I have to make the block like this, you know, and then rotate it, because I'm not using the stupid Pythagorean theorem. Screw that. Okay. Screw you, school. I don't need you. No, but yeah, I'm not doing that. I've gotten this far without it. It's all good. So I'll make... I remember there's a way in here to use like... make like a cylinder. Just kind of have it go like this. Okay, so we got a cylinder. Yeah, like that. And see, that looks pretty good, to be honest. I don't need to go much more than that. And these displacements help here, because I'll point this out. Like, you can see the displacement outline right here of kind of where the sewer is supposed to be. Right? Or if I just click on the displacement itself. Like this. So I can line this up properly. Right about there. Good enough to me. And the important part is making sure these are on grid, the vertex. Otherwise it kind of screws with stuff. I'll do this. It actually might be one of the reasons why all those displacements are invalid. Kind of made the shape wonky, so I'll have to edit the top ones too. Ugh. My eyeballs. That might be too close. Yeah, it's too close. Or I could just redo the whole thing altogether. And just make more sides. Hello, Ashren. This might be a better solution. Otherwise I could, there's probably a prop out there that I could just scale down. That's another option I could do. Well, I'm creating a little scale model here of Doublecross. It's kind of like this one from whatever Man vs. Machine map this is from. I don't remember which. It says Death Pit. Is that even a map? I thought it was like Coal Town or the other one. Maybe that's Death Pit. I don't know. Try sewer. Oh, hey, look at that. Oh, look at that. That's a one of these works. This is Halo now. I gotta scale it. And actually, that'll be good because it's 1 divided by 32. 0.03? 0.03125. Maybe I should have done this right away. Karma says hi. Hello, Karma. Which way's the front? Let me go check. Looks like the front's there. Oh, this is sloped slightly. See if that's enough to make it into the model. That would be enough to make it into the model, so I'll actually add that. Why not? make it look a little better. I think it's... yeah, it's all the way to the edge. Just put it right there. Just checking how tall it is too. 240 tall. That's 7.5 units. Yeah, 7.5 units by what? If I put it like this, I can just check right away. It's about 1 or 2 at 1/32 scale. Actually, I could just create the shape right away. It's not that advanced. It's the wrong side. There we go. There. And I said it was 7.5. Have to scale it down to like, let's just do 8. Scale it up. Yeah, there we go. And move the vertices over. Oops, it's not the right. Just like that. There. There's that slight tilt to it. Then I could just add the sewer entrance. Kind of like that. Nice. Trying to think of how I could I think I'll keep it like that for now. I might change that later. Okay, I got sidetracked. I'm trying to make this right now. Oops. So, oh, I don't even need to measure that way, because it's just to the edge. It's about 1 tall and 2 wide. Yeah. Okay. That's also the wrong way. We should turn off that. Just make it a block. Boom. That looks about accurate. Okay. What's this? $144. What would that be? 4.5. I'll do 4. No, I'll do 5 because there's a little lip here I can't do. Make it a little better. So this is 8. It says 8, yeah. Oops. Yeah, it'd look better as 5. Just need to get the height too. 130. Interesting. 4. I think it might look better as 4. Yes, it does. And I said it's 4 tall as well. 4. Yep. And the floor itself was, I'll just make 1, even though it's probably only like half. Just to show that there's a floor there. Okay. Yeah. Like that. And these walls aren't going to be too hard. They shouldn't be, at least. Just extend this. Out to the edge, at least. Right there. And I'll just put the floor on eventually. Yeah. Not a lot of space to maneuver in 1/32 scale. Okay. Oops. All of this work on this tiny little model for people to look at it for like a second and go, wow, that's cool, and then just go on with their business. It'd be pretty funny if you look at it that way. Ooh, water. Didn't realize this was water. Is the water tall enough to add? Not really. We'll just put that for now. Just normal floor. The edge of this to the... Sure, whatever. Okay. So now we have a floor. That looks good enough for now. For there. And I put a floor over here, whatever. Okay. Then I did want to add just the, whatever you call it, little beam that goes right here. And that's about as much I think that this part needs. Actually, I always apply no draw. Sometimes it's easier just to do the ones that I want, and that's it. And get the right texture. Where are we? There. There. And to wherever the floor is. Nice. Okay. I want to move on to this portion. This little walkway. Well, it's a larger walkway on this version. I actually made it larger so I guess robots could walk up on it. Let's see. How should I do this? Yeah, maybe I'll make the sidewalk first. Just this portion. I think that's a good idea. I'll make the sidewalk. So, let's get the measurements. .336 long. And 88. And of course 1 tall. You know, the good thing is I can copy a decent amount to the other side, but a lot of the buildings are different still. It's still helpful though to have most of the stuff, you know, done. So what do we say? 336. About 10.5 long. And how wide? Let's call it 3 wide. And I'll do 10 for now. Yeah. Oops. Something like that. There, that's better. This displacement I'll probably replace with a brush too. Actually, I will replace it with a brush eventually. There's no need to have a flat displacement. I think the only reason... Actually, I don't know the reason why Valve put a displacement here. You could have done with just a brush. Oh, never mind. I figured it out. So, displacements are the only way to get this grass to show up. That's why they put it here. That makes more sense, but I don't need that on a little scale model. So, I should grab the texture. Just make sure. Blap. Okay. And different texture for the side. Yeah. Ooh, a sidewalk. So fancy. But that way I can start the creation of this little bridge. Or walkway, or whatever you want to call it. First piece is like, says it's 48. So I did, it said the sidewalk was 2.5, and since this would be 48, so 1.5, I'll do 1. Fortunately, there's not enough detail to put this little... That's not OSHA certified if this was real. You also need railings here, you know? Well, what's going on? But, no, we'll put that. Just do 1. And it's the entire length of that, isn't it? Yeah, okay. When I had started this, I thought maybe I could make it 1/16 scale, but when I had scaled these displacements down, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't do that. If we look at, like, it would be, the model would be this sized. It's just, I was like, comparing it to this, I wanted to go with sort of this, at least size, not the scale, because I believe that's still a 16th. Let's grab the texture. That'll need to be that too, I think. Okay. Seems to be 1:1. It's 88 and 104. It's probably 1:1 and then added. Well, actually, let's see. What am I saying? It is 1:1, but it's just a little extra because of the top little triangle here and the one there. So, but in the model, I'll make it 1:1. In that case, it would be what? Measure that. $72, I think. Or is it 88? I think it's just 88. Which is not going to be a, yeah, just 2. I'll go with 3. Oh, I can pull that in a little because it's clipping a bit into the wall. Like this part needs to be, but I can pull that back a little. Okay. Oh, this damn hammer grid is just painful to look at. There we go. Yeah. And then I can scale this pretty easily. Don't need to do any math. Oops. Up to there, and then this is pulled back. This side is oh, that is interesting. Where are we? There we are. I've pulled it one back. what would this look like? I'm gonna do that for all of this. So that was I think that was another one where I was like, I kind of have to round it. So that'll be fine. There we go. Yeah, that looks a lot better. So this should be the last one I need to make. Oh, there's a little platform. Oops. About 80. 2.5. Sure, we'll go 2. Once we get there. Wonder if these are 1-to-1 as well. Oh, I suppose I can't check, can I? Because it's at an angle. Unless I also turn it. Okay. They're not 1-to-1. Looks like it's approximately 1 and 2. And it's how long? About 180. Yeah. We'll do 2 here and 6 on that side. See what my phone says. Okay. How am I going to go about this? Two, 3. I'll do 4 and just send it back. Roughly that. I should have checked how far down. I think I'll just do like 3. It's a lot of just go with it because it doesn't have to be perfect. No. Let's try that. There. Yeah, so something like that. And yeah, it is a little bit off of there too, so that's fine. Because it's on these little stands, you know. And I'm actually going to pull it back 1 too. That might look a little better. Yeah. Perhaps. Nah, we'll keep it there for now. Okay. There. I think this one's longer. At least it looks like it. Yes, it is. Maybe. 132 and 164, so just one longer. We'll shift this down by 1. Where is it? Okay. There. Okay. Would this look better 1 over? Not really. We'll leave a little gap. Well, so that's that little portion. Did I build this yet? Sidewalk part? No, I didn't. So roughly the same out, but it goes all the way to the edge of that tower. Oops. I think it actually went all the way across too, just slightly. So I'll do that as well. All right. F. No, that'll be there. Okay. This little portion looks like it goes out by like 1. And halfway here. Oh, and how far? Just kind of... yeah. And 1 extra out. Wish I could hide this piece right now, but I'll keep it. That looks good to me. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna make this portion just one big brush. I'll do this part first though. Oh, that goes really far. It'll be 2, but 2,336. What's that divided by 32 really quick? 73. That's very awesome that it's that it comes out as a even number. A integer. There you go. That's the word. It was, yep. 73? Yeah. Wrong way. That really does go pretty far. Whew. Okay. Eh. Yep. I'll do this part next. Oh, that sucks. So this is only going to be 2, so it's just going to have to be a point. I'll have to do both of these as one brush. And just make it, I guess, steel colored or whatever. That'll be unfortunate, but whatever. Has to be done. One block in. It's 1216 long. 38. How tall? Ugh. 76-ish. I'll do 3 tall. It sucks so much to look at this awful hammer grid. What would be a good texture for this? Probably something like that. Yeah. And I said it was, what, 38 long? See if that's centered with the actual bridge. No, it's not. And yeah, this isn't centered either on the bridge. Oh well. Okay. There we go. That's kind of the best I can do. Actually, no, it's not. I could do better. You could push this up by 1, and then make a block like that. There. See, now that looks better. Yeah. And I don't need to copy it to the other side yet. Nice. Okay. Used to be textured there. Let's get rid of you. I can start on this part. Which is not going to be symmetric to the rest of it because this one goes all the way there. This one only goes to here. Stop selecting that. It really does go far away, huh? Design's just different, I guess. $2,400. 75 this time. Eh. Okay. Oh, I don't have that part, do I? I'm trying to kind of line it up. That looks good because it was about halfway to where this was. Okay. And get rid of these displacements here. Oops. Move that across and push it over. Yeah, it would be that. Cool. Wrong side. That's better. Well, I can make this little hut. Why not? Alright, let me draw this out. It's going to be easier to just do that instead of trying to... $416. And these are 108, 104, and at the exact center as far as I'm aware. Yeah, I'll line it up there later. Okay. Yeah. How should I go about this? Is there... No, okay. I'm trying to figure out if I should use this texture or this texture, because this isn't wide enough for the 1/32 scale. I will... How wide's this? 80. So I'll just do this by 3. Yeah. I'll have to omit that part because of scale. But I can at least get the other parts made up. So 416. And 168. Here. Just use this like trim texture. It says metal I-beam texture. I'll use that for now. I might change it once I scale it down, or it just might look good enough here. And then it goes an additional 104 out. We'll do 4. I can't make it 13 long because the point would be off a little. We'll do 12 instead. Oh, what am I doing? Does it come to a point? Oh, okay, it does. Second guessing myself a lot, but that's good to have. Yeah. It's probably more out like here. Let's just see how far it is away from this part. Oh, it's probably about 1. This is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's only 1 away. Okay. Is that right? I'll be damned, it is. Okay. I guess. How am I gonna build this shack? I'll do this portion first. So it's gonna be 136 tall, at least up to the roof. 224 long. Yeah. And 120 deep. This texture. Okay. Time to convert. That's not the right number. 7. And I'll do 6 because I said 6 there. Yeah, that looks good. Just to make it even. Huh. Stream was lagging for a second there. What's that about? Didn't drop any frames? Weird. Anyways. What did I say, 120? Probably 4, maybe? Oh, how tall was this? 136, up to where the roof starts. Ah. Okay. 4 tall. Cool. I'm gonna pull the point back by just 1. It's not a 1-to-1 slope. Yeah, that looks better. More accurate. It's not as pointy as I had it. Okay, and then the roof is 56, so 2 tall. Like 2 units tall. It's actually 64 with this part, so it is 2 units tall. Oops. There we go, that's better. Sure, that's no drawed. Yep. Back is... okay. Sure I got the right texture on there too. There. Cool. That's not a valid shape, is it? How do they do it? Oh. Okay. Sorry, I skipped shapes class as a preschooler, okay? Don't judge. There, that's better. And just copy it over to the other side. And rotate it. There. That's that little shack, one of them. There might be enough space to put an interior in here, so I'm going to try that at least. Oh, there, though. Yeah. There is... No, I can't put that interior in the back, but that'll work there. And, floor is concrete. Where are we? There. So... and cut this little piece up too. So I can just replace that as concrete. Oh, it's going to show a little bit, but oh well. Oh no. Tiny little bit. Alrighty. Now, unfortunately, I can't put this here, though. It's not large enough, like, wide enough. Oh, well. Alright, I could create these beams, though. This will be fun. I'm not going to put the angledness to them, because I don't think that's thick enough, as far as I'm aware. Let's see. Did hammer crash? Hammer, did you crash? Okay. Classic hammer. They're 24, so maybe I could put them, but I don't want to. You know, screw that. Ooh, I could angle this one, though. Just not the upper ones. Well, anyways, let's see how thick this is. Oops. Exact same... Oh, that's annoying. So this block is in line right here, but it's not here. Ugh. Wait, but this one is? What in the world? Annoyances. Well, while I'm here, I could just make this block go that far back. Like all the way to... Is that... Why is this angled? Why in the world is... That's not on the original map, is it? Why would that need to be angled? Oh my god, it is angled. What the hell? Come on. It's on the other side too. Unnecessarily angled. Oh, jeez. I guess I learn something new about this map every day. At least I do, because I'm always on this fucking map. Okay. Alright, so it's going to go all the way over, but stop at that part. Okay. And it's halfway thick there. I think I got the dimensions minus the height. I don't know the height. 384. $12. I'll fix that later. Goes to right here. Yep. I'll just put it to like the end of that part. Yeah. There. Oops. Yep, that's right. Just to the edge of the sidewalk, not actually to the little hut itself. Okay. Oopsies. Let's grab the texture. And not angle it. Alright. It's not angled, thankfully. Man, that makes... That's so annoying. How could you do that? It's like... Come on. Ugh. So insignificant, but bothers me. Oh, well, good news. This is the exact same dimensions as the hut itself, so... Wait, what? Yes, it is. Okay. So this doesn't go as far out. Yeah, I was kind of wondering why it was all the way out here. Just copy paste these down. And extend this part over. And then at that same level. Yeah. Looks pretty accurate. Oh, forgot about that. Same on this side, I think. It might not have that. Yeah, it doesn't have that extension, but no, it's just the angled part, triangle thing. There. Yeah, that looks better. Looks good, actually. Okay. Yeah, that's looking a lot better. I'm debating putting that little angle to it, but I don't know if it's gonna matter too much. I'll at least try it out. How about that? Yeah. I do like that, actually. You know, I was not being very nice to it, but I do like it. Hello. There we are. Yeah. Just copy paste again. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And I can put that little next part up too. It's all the way to that. What do you call this? Funkallusionary. Cool name for a brush. I guess it's an entity, technically. So same thing. I just need the height. 1024. $16? $32. Just 16 off. Alright. Oh, here, how about this? There. Goes almost to the floor, but there's a little brush here. Or the Funkallusionary, right? Looks good. Can no draw the backs. Yeah. Isn't that looking so good now? It's looking a lot better, at least. I could put little supports, kind of like there is here. So these are how tall? These are 48. Yeah, I'll put little support beams there, even though it's not to scale whatsoever. So oops. Kind of like that. Or we could, oops, pull it across and do that. Yeah. Not to scale whatsoever, obviously, but gonna rotate with this. That's move, not rotate. There we go. Alright. This one's on the sides, I think. 2, right? Oh, just 1. Yeah, I can't put this one though because it's It's at a point. I immediately changed my mind. I'm actually going to do that one, even if it doesn't look very good. I think I can think of a way to do this. If Hammer lets me. So... I could just do that. Actually, I'll just do that. I was thinking of like putting it at a point and doing all this stuff, but that works good too. Okay. Well, it's looking pretty good. I do like this portion. It's not on grid for some reason. Oh, it's because I rotated it, try and get this trim looking texture, I guess. Yeah. Just to give it a little bit of depth. Not just have the same texture. Yeah, no, that looks pretty good, I think. Yeah, looks good. I can copy this whole thing over too. So I'm gonna do that. Oh, I'll group it first too. There. Make sure I selected everything. Yep. Is it not on grid? There. That's weird. I don't know why it wasn't on grid there. So it's one past the thingy. the walls of the bridge. Good. As far as I'm aware, I textured it as the same. I didn't. Okay. Huh. It is textured differently. Over here. There. Cool. All right. I think at this point too, I should make just the ground part of the bridge. So using this texture. Yeah. Instead of this displacement, which is good, help me know where to put stuff, but not so useful outside of that. And I can always edit that later too. As to how long and whatnot I want it to be, so. Huh? Yeah. We'll do that for now. I might change it to a different texture. Ah, dang. I suppose I'll change it to another texture. It's just annoying that that's there. I'll temporarily use this texture. At least for now. Okay. Cool. Let's angle at 90. Like it matters, but you know. Okay. Looking pretty good still. I'm gonna add the little slope here. Oh, these two clip into each other. There. Just replace that part. Okay, good. Get rid of this part as well. Alright, so I want to make that little, like, hut thing here. I'm going to do that next. And I don't have any of that part, so only up to here. Alright, so this is 256 by 160. Where were we? And this little part's 80 by 352. I'll just use the same kind of depth there. Do another cut, just so stuff isn't clipping. But what was this? 352 long. 11. Cool. That. Ugh. Displacement's annoying. I'll just shift the displacement down a bit. Like 0.1 radius. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. It's a lot better. This was how long? Just a second. There. This chunk was 256. That's 8. Can always remember the 256, nothing else though. Okay. There. Nice piece of grass hammer. Really awesome looking grass you got here. There. Get rid of that. Yeah, I'd say that's about accurate to that. Okay. Right. So it goes over by a little bit and then, yeah. I mean, it's not perfectly accurate, but it's a scale model. I can't get it to be. This little house, though, it's going to be pretty easy to make. Hopefully. 96 by 128. Well, okay. How tall? 130. No, it's not. It should be whatever this is. 128 tall. Okay, let's get the dimensions. 4. Good, it's already 4. I'm assuming 96 is 3. And 4 tall. Cool. Make sure I got the right texture too. Yeah, same textures. This one is also different though. I don't know if I'm gonna go as far as working on, you know, the main blue stuff today. Right. I think it's in the exact center of this little chunk. Not really, but it might have to be with the scale. Roof's just 1 tall, which is easy enough. Oh, no. Good. Ugh. Is the roof really only 1 tall? I mean, yeah, it says 32. I'll try it. Wrong way. Dang, I can't even make it in the center there. Shoot. What to do, what to do. Sure. I guess I'll do that. I can't really... I need to keep on grid for the most part. I don't want to go in these half units. It's not a good idea. Oops. It's a very tiny interior. Wow. You know, I remember having a plugin on the old server I ran where you could set your scale of your character. So, and the you know, the hitbox or whatever you call it, also scaled down with it. And I think it would be kind of cool if I were to ever get a server to be able to run around on little scale model like this. Although, if I did that, I'd have to make things a lot more accurate here. Well, as accurate as I can make them at the scale. I still think it would be cool to do that. Oh, you know what? Going to do that. There. Same thing here too. Good. I forgot, do I have the windows open on this version? I wonder. Oh no, I don't. Okay. I don't know if it's a good idea to do that on this version, to pull these windows out. I don't want you to just sit here and camp, although you know, there's spaces to do that anyways, like right here. But at least this is kind of wide open versus like right here, but I put the blockers here at least. I guess you could, with jump height, get right here, but you're still going to be pretty wide open for bots to shoot you. Like, same thing here. Yeah, I'm not gonna open this up as much as I'd like to. It'd look cool. Okay, where was I? I was making a model. Okay. That's kind of it for that stuff until, you know, I gotta put the fence on still, but, you know, other than that, where'd I put my water? Yummy. Alright, back to work. I think I'll do the fence now. Sounds like a good plan. Unfortunately, with props, you kind of have to just measure them. Because a lot of the times they're like sticking into here. So, just measure this by hand with the block tool. 102-ish. Didn't work. My lock's not on. Come on. 3. And same height as I had on those parts. So, copy that over. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I do have this narrower, interestingly enough. Yeah, I'll put that like that. And that's good enough for now. Probably won't change it either. Okay, and this is also slightly angled. It kind of comes out to right there. I'll try and, you know, mimic that. At least a little, you know. Measure how far down one fence is from the other one. About one. One scale unit, but 32. Which makes sense. And it's twice as long. I'll be back in a second. I'm going to grab some water. Okay. Is this the right thing? No, that's not the right thing. There we go. Alrighty. What's this do? Magnify. Oh. So, such a useful tool, hammer. that's all there is. I suppose this isn't at the same angle as the other one. No. There. Alright, so those are the fences. Got those up. Cool. Alright, just checking something quick. So, that's those. Also extend this over, I suppose. Not clipping through anything. At least up to like here. Or up to here. Yep. Alrighty. We'll just go for there for now. If I want to extend it all the way back this way. Maybe at a different point. And this diorama is only going to go out to like right here. It's not going to go past that. So, I said I wouldn't make an interior here, but I am going to anyways. Because, you know, if I'm making an interior for this little hut, might as well on this one too. There. Alrighty. Yep, everything looks good there. Got the interior. I mean, maybe I'll even put the Easter egg in that I made. That's the wrong way. You know, to make this easier is if I just, let's see, just split it like the other piece too. There. Yeah. There's actually a few Easter eggs in this map. Why not? I'll show them off. Just the, a heal blast from the other double cross I did.
A heal? A heal?
Just press a button and it does that. Oh, I still have 3. This one is... It's an awesome one. This button's from this guy. Right here. It's one of these guys. Makes that noise. This is very annoying, so you'll turn the volume down, but oh yeah. Isn't that such a great noise? Maybe you didn't even hear it. Well, that's a good thing. If you didn't hear it. As well as this little duck. And that. You know, and there's actually a lot more. But, you know, like, I'm not going to say how many of these there are around. Speaking of the rest of the map, I'm going to take a break from the diorama and just work on some other stuff I need to finish to fix up. Like this poster being transparent for some reason. So all I gotta do there is go to the directory and change the, what you call it, like a VMF or whatever it's called. It's in Signs and Minnesota Map. Wherever that's at. Oh, it isn't here. Ech. That's not the right texture, is it? Oh, that's better. Mint map, no level detail. Ah, unclick translucent. That could be why. Let's see. No. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe I'm just missing something. A tiny little engineer dancing. I could do that. Yeah. Uh, let's add this little engineer. 1/16 or 1/32 scale. It really is going to be tiny. Make sure that's the right model. Yeah. Ooh. It's pretty funny already. Okay. Let's see what taunt I can make him do. Just the... oh gosh, what is it called? I never remember what the taunts are actually called, so... Any specific one? I can't actually do that one because you can't put the little truck thing down, I don't think. I can barely see this. Zoom in on this too. Neck snap. Taunt neck snap. That's a taunt. Rancho Relaxo. I don't know what this is called in the taunt menu. I would like this one, but I could do Rancho Relax. I just have to figure out where he is. Let's go back to this. Taunt Rancho Relaxo. Called that. What a great taunt. What is that? Uh, taunt Russian. There he is. I'll add a... Okay. Maybe this Easter egg's too viewable. I mean, this isn't going to be in spawn. I think I'm going to put it, like, maybe in this, like, down here. Or the other options, like, down here. So you will be able to see it. I'm just trying to think, like, you'll see it from, like, right here, so you're gonna notice. I'll put this guy. Maybe like right there. It's still pretty noticeable, though. This is perfect right here, actually. Yeah. There. It'll go great there. Oops. I'm gonna extend this just so that I can have this guy dancing here. There. It's not the same texture, is it? As like the wall. Oh no, it's not. Okay. Make it a little harder to spot there. Yeah. There we go. Might see a little something out of the corner of your eye there. You know, I do have that old texture overlay that I made that one time. It's like only 4 tall. Let that go. Okay. And I'll plop it in there. Okay. Yeah. I never knew who Richard was, but his legacy lives on, I guess. Once I eventually replace these, I'll be able to seal that up. But yeah, perfect. All right. Get rid of that box. Wrong button. You'll see Richard soon. Okay. That's pretty funny. It's a fantastic idea you gave me. Put it on the little change notes I have. I always gotta track those. I suppose it would be in the diorama. Finish diorama. Layer. There we go. Funny stuff. Now, what was I doing? Let's add a floor to this part. Certainly needs one. One. Yep, that looks accurate enough. Let's grab the texture. There. Alright, and now there's a floor. That's good. I'll have to do it in there eventually. I love this. It's so funny. Oh man. Okay. Oh, you know, I could build a little house here. This guy. About there. 720. 23 tall. I'll just do 23, why not? And oops. 554 by 288. Okay. Let's build it here for now. Log. Nine. Oh. And 23 tall. Actually, it looks like to be this texture. Yeah. Okay. I know the roof's 1-to-1. We'll do that. Alrighty. And I need the little side thingy with whatchamacallit? The deck. Yeah, that's right. So roughly 523-ish tall. 130 and 342, I guess. And it's in the exact center. But the deck isn't. Yep. So that's 16. And 4. And roughly 10. How long did I say this was? 17. So we'll go 11. Okay. Yep, that'll work. Oops. As for the deck, that's like halfway up. I'll just eyeball it. It's longer on the front, I think. Yeah, longer on the front. sure right there. I don't know what wood texture this is though. Looks like something lighter, maybe one of these textures. Yeah. There. No, do it there though. All right, that's the deck. Yep. You know, I could make it even more accurate. Okay, it's definitely not that texture, but whatever, I'll keep it. And put these little fences, or like guardrails. Where are we? Screw the back. Don't need it, right? Why not? Alright. Alright, there we are. Okay. Can I? There's a... I just thought about that scale thing. Like, there might be a way I could just hard code it into the map to where you could like do some sort of functionality like when you're near this, and then you could just get teleported inside and run around at 1/32 scale. I believe there's a way to do that because I think I might be able to. Let's see here. Oh, you know what? Because I had done this in an old map I was working on. Where is it? One of these. Okay. Trigger, add, or remove TF player attributes. It's a very long line of code there. Long line of a long class name, I should say. Okay, and then you could go like I don't remember the logic I could do though. how to set that up. Yeah, here we go. So, add or remove, set the value, attribute name. So I'll just have to find the TF2 attributes. There's a lot. Let's just hope there's a scale. Head scale. Rage scale. Torso scale. Okay. Hand scale. Voice pitch scale. I might be able to do it. It's very bright on my screen here. Well, anyways, that's something to think about. Not right now. I'll put it on the list, though, at least. There. Ugh. There. Just like angled at 45 degrees or so. Oops. Good. I know there's one over here. Might as well just plop that in. Yeah. At 45 degrees too. Right where this displacement's upwards. Okay. And okay. Yeah, something like that. Oh, that's not 45 degrees, is it? That is, though. Need to snap everything to the grid too. Not like that though. gonna suck. You know what? If it's an issue, I'll do it later. How about that? What else to add on this side? I'm gonna do interior stuff later as well. I just want to get like the basic shapes and whatnot of everything first. Oh, you know what? I could make the bridge, the lower bridge. Let's do that. So it's a good idea. Okay, so this is the most important piece. 2560. By 256. It's 8 by 80, right? And then 256 would be, yeah, it's 8 by 80. Okay. And it's in the exact center, so not that hard to line up. It'll be one thick. Just need the texture. Good. Center's right here. There. Now it's centered. This displacement overlaps it a little bit, so. Isn't that cool? It also overlaps it a little bit. It's almost like it's a scale model or something. Alright. And then see how long this piece is to the tunnel. Kind of the same width, but it's a little bit, tiny bit wider. I'll just round it up to make it 760. $24 long. Forgot to change that. That's one wider. Good. Okay. Looks good so far. Oops. This one's 264. I don't need to write that down. It's about 8 long. Although it's not 8 to the back of the tunnel. It's 168. So 5. And 92. Extra on each side, probably about 3. Yeah, on each side. It's also how wide the like arch tunnel part's gonna be. Okay. Seems about accurate to where the displacement is too. Yep, it's actually very accurate. So I could scale this tunnel down. Actually, now that I think of it, there's a skybox version of that tunnel, I believe. Skybox train tunnel. Although it's in, okay. It's at 1/16 scale, which is the skybox. I'll just build it by hand. Gotta see how tall it is, though. 394. That's the wrong app. About 12. So 15 by 15 by 12. Is that accurate? Not quite. I'll do 13. Oh, and it's up 1. I'll do 13 anyways. Fuck it. Whoa. I'm not gonna do that. I might end up just using the model. It's not the worst thing ever. Actually, yeah. Okay. I'll have to pull this back a little too. Sure. Alrighty. I mean, that's basically those. I just gotta add the gates. You know, maybe I'll put a little train that goes through as well. On the bottom as well. I wonder if they have a skybox version that I can use. I don't like to scale to just lazily scale down things. It's not the best way to go about stuff usually, but if I have to, I have to. Oh, it's not centered. Yeah, I'll go 2 out there. Just make sure the bridge is kind of centered there. Yeah. Okay. Of course, this isn't going to be centered, but oh well. How it is in the map, so I'm not going to change it. Alright, the gate. $320 tall. And 240 wide. Do 8. Make things. Yeah, because that's how wide the bridge is here. Oops. And whatever 2 or 320 tall is. 10. I should know that. Oops, don't want that. Cool. I'm gonna just put it one down anyways. Because there's a little space here on the full on the actual version. So. There. Yeah, that looks accurate enough. I mean, in reality, this is a little narrower, but oh well. I wonder what that steel texture would look good here. Fucking Saul Goodman. I'll put him here. Totally. Metal. Let's try metal. Yeah, I said I wasn't going to scale things until the end, but you know, I'm just going to do it. At least at this point. Nice. Okay. It's looking very nice. Of course, I don't get that little yellow band like it has on the actual one. These little bands, but that's fine. Can at least have the little yellow doors, though. Alright. Something like that. That's good. I don't want to use a model as I did before with this tunnel. I mean, so far the only two models I've actually used are the sewer entrance and this. And besides this. But no, everything else is with a brush. Okay. And then I need the little fence gate. I don't actually like this texture for these. I'll probably change it at one point. Okay, so we got the thing here and that, and I'm just going to test that a train would look good coming through here. Just got to scale this down by 1/2. It wouldn't. So, yeah, I'll move the doors out to the sides. Oh, and I could, maybe so they're just not butted up against it, I'll put like little hinges here. Even though if you scale this in, they would overlap with each other, you know. This is 6, and these would be 4 units, but it just looks better, I think, that way. Yeah, now a train can fit through here. Yeah, right in line there. Test my other train model that I downloaded as well. Good. Yeah, that's nice. Alrighty, so I can now just copy paste this over to the other side. It's not on grid for some reason. That's better. Oh, it's because of the model. Alrighty. Good stuff there. Well, what's next in this place? I think I'm going to do these little crane tower things, and then that'll be it for the day. Let's finish these guys up. $360. They're about 11 tall. Wrong spawn. Might be easier to make the little huts first, and then put the supports where they need to go. Let's measure that out. $160, $232, and $128, which is 4 tall. You know, soon enough by the end of this, I'm gonna know everything that I can divide 32 by. Okay, so 160 is 5. It's 5. Oh, it's 160 this way. Jeez. 232, well, it's gonna be the size of this. And then I said 4 tall. Okay. I'm making this one first. Oops. I need to measure how far away from the bridge it is too. That's important. $372. So about 11 and a half, maybe 12. Perfect. It's in the perfect spot already. Roof's not very tall, is it? Yeah, it's only like one tall. One scale unit. I'll end up doing 2 though. I think it looks a little better. Yeah. Alright. Sucks I can't make it go like a point. In that case, I will bring it down to 1. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And I will add a little crane here on this one. Just about 2, call it 2 units tall. And 3 long. Yeah, right there. So it's like right here. Yeah. Something like that. Looks good. Well, this spools. Sure. Same height, just different roof. Roof's actually taller on that side, interesting. Here. Different texture too. So here I made it 1 tall, so I'll make it 2 tall on this side. And then drop the side down. I'll make that little crane that it has as well. Oh, I actually made that on the scale model already because there's one here. Crane 001. Crane. Oh. Never mind, this is the larger version. So I'll have to remeasure stuff. But that's okay. 15 by 228. And 97. There's a 3 wide. Okay. Switch those up. Seven tall. I measure that right? Okay, so there's this part here. That's probably why it's like that. But it goes from the top almost to the bottom of that. I think I'll just... yeah, I'll do it like that instead. Just looks better. I used that texture. There. Put a little wheel, kind of like the other half. Yeah. Man, these supports down here, and especially this part's gonna be a long freaking time to do, but that'll be then. So anyways, that's it for now. I got other stuff to do, so yeah, it was pretty, did a lot today, so really cool. Goodbye.